Welcome to my Vlogmas Day 9 video, and today I'm doing another Authortube tag. This one is the Authortube Naughty List Holiday tag. It was originally done by Jenna Morosi. I hope I'm saying that name right. I first saw it on Natalia Lay's channel when I was looking for additional Christmas tags to do this month. I have got that linked down below if I've remembered to do my linking. And this one does have a couple of rules to it. The first rule is Rule 1, describe your work in progress in no more than 5 sentences. My work in progress is a choose-your-own-adventure story following Prince Nicholas, the 8th child of King Alwyn of Providence. On the way to his father's funeral, the ship he's on with his wife Yvonne, his brother Roderick, and his sister-in-law Ruby, Princess of Mercy, are attacked by pirates. Nicholas and Yvonne's fate changes depending on what choices are made throughout the story. Will he become involved with the pirates that attacked him? Or will he become the king he was never supposed to be as the youngest child? Rule 2. If your cast has fewer than 15 characters, you can't use the same name more than twice. If your cast is larger than 15 characters, you can't use the same name more than once. I think there's more than 15 people just in Nicholas's family alone, so I definitely have enough characters that I only need to use characters once. Question 1. What character is so into the holidays they nearly cause a street-wide power outage from all the Christmas lights? I don't have modern power, so not modern Christmas lights, but so there isn't a street-wide power outage, but Yvonne almost burns down the ship with Christmas lights, trying to recreate the colourful Christmas lanterns that she sees in town. And I have a story that I shared on the 6th where she goes and sees those Christmas lanterns for the first time. So after she sees them, she almost burns down the ship. Number 2, which character attends the office New Year's party with one date and goes home with someone else? And the person I've chosen for this is Walter. He is one of Nicholas's older brothers. I believe he's the 3rd brother and the 4th child overall. And he goes to the New Year's party with his wife, but he goes home with someone else. All the children in Nicholas's family had arranged marriages and they didn't get to choose who they'd marry. So Walter and his wife have a political marriage. He doesn't care for her at all. She doesn't care for him. She does not care that he goes off with someone else, as long as it's not made public what they do behind closed doors. Number 3, one of the words is worded a little bit different, and I'm going to use the word that it means in English, but I'll still have it written down on the bottom of the screen when I edit what the actual question is, but I'm using the other word because I can't pronounce it. So, which character is more than happy to steal chocolate coins from poor, unsuspecting children? And most of the characters in my story are pirates, and a good majority of them would be very happy to steal Christmas chocolates from children. But the one that I'm going to list for this tag is my character Cook, who is the ship's cook on my main pirate ship. No one knows what his real name is. He just goes by the profession that he works in. And he'll steal some chocolate for his cooking to bake Christmas treats for the rest of the pirates. Number 4, fill in the blanks. I saw character doing a whole lot more than verb-ing Santa Claus. They were full-on action. I saw Captain Lasandra doing a whole lot more than fighting Santa Claus. They were full-on sword fighting. Number 5, one of your characters decides to pre-game before church and passes out in the middle of the Christmas service. My character Monkey, he's always very, very active and always overdoes everything, so he's going to be the one who passes out in church. But if he wasn't passing out in church, he'd be falling asleep in church anyway, because Monkey finds church and church services boring. Number 6, which character hasn't been seen since winter began because they refused to deal with the snow? And I chose my character Roderick. He is the 7th sibling of Nicholas and the brother directly before Nicholas. And he has a phobia of water because he knows that water eventually melts into snow. He avoids snow because he knows it eventually turns into water. So as soon as it starts snowing, he's no longer outside in the snow. And he didn't have an issue with it the first Christmas he ever saw snow, the first winter he ever saw snow, because he didn't see snow during his childhood. It was only after they moved that he saw snow for the first time. So the first Christmas he had no issue with the snow, but once it started melting, he's had phobias of it ever since. Number 7, which character completely forgot about the holidays and ends up re-gifting to everyone? I just need to double check I haven't used this person already. Oh, I have. I forgot I was only meant to be using them once when I went and typed out the questions. So what I originally have is Captain Lasandra. She's invested in the work and traveling, and holidays don't always matter to her, but they matter to a lot of the crew. So she re-gifts presents that she got from one crewmate to another crewmate. Nicholas's mother, Rosalind, it's more of a case of she doesn't really forget about the holidays, but she gets a lot of gifts because she is the queen. So she gets a lot of gifts, but she doesn't want to get rid of them, so she just gives them out to get rid of them. Number 8, which character has such crappy luck they only discover a potato allergy after pigging out on something with potatoes in it? It's got another word that I don't know how to pronounce. It's Latkes. I don't know what that is. But I've chosen another one of Nicholas's brothers, his brother Alwyn. He's the 5th child, and he's already sickly all the time. He has a lot of allergies already, and it just adds another thing to his allergy list of foods that he can't have. Number 9, the Krampus has arrived to punish your very bad characters. Which character is kind of into it? And I chose my Captain Goldchuck. I hope I got his name right, because sometimes I call him Goldtooth. He can give punishment and he can take it as well. So, number 10, one of your characters should be on the naughty list but has convinced Santa to clear their name. Which character is it, and what was their means of persuasion? There's no avatar for this section, so you'll get some gameplay from when I played Sims Medieval instead. I realised during the recording that I'd accidentally doubled up with one of my answers again, and I didn't catch it while recording like I did with my other double up. So I originally had monkey as the answer for this question. The person that I've gone and put on the naughty list is Nicholas for piracy. He notices that one of Santa's reindeer is sick while he mostly works as a doctor since he became a pirate. He spent many years before that working with animals, and he's able to save the life of Santa's reindeer, and Santa forever puts him back on the good list and asks him to come to the North Pole from time to time to check on the health of the reindeer, the elves, and anyone else that lives at the North Pole. Thank you for joining me today as I filled in this other tag for Vlogmas, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video.